Here's why I believe life is far easier as the weird kid. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mean weird in like a genuinely weird person. Like what the stuff I do, it's normal, but it's like still somewhat looked down upon because it's considered lame or something. Like I don't like going out to no parties. You know what I'm saying? Not that I'm saying I get invited to any, but I don't like going out to them. You know what I'm saying? I don't like smoking or like taking drugs and shit like that. And I know many of y'all can probably relate to that because you're not a degenerate, you know what I'm saying? But people will still find a way to hate on you just because you're not doing the things that regular teenagers might do, you know what I'm saying? And by regular I just mean degenerates. And I feel bad for like most of them, you know what I'm saying? Because most of them they don't even want to do that shit. They just fell for the peer pressure from their friends, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like the environment you're in, dog, like that shit really like can influence the shit that you want to do. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because I see like so many like high achieving kids and whatever, like even in school or like whatever, like they're like intelligent, like you can just tell when somebody's like really talented. Like whether that's through their academics or like just shit that they do, like on the regular, you know what I'm saying? And I see many of them fall to this shit. And I know there's like a statistic or some shit of like people who are like really smart, they like do substance abuse or some shit like that. But I feel like the most of the people that I've seen who are like really high achievers that have like fallen into this trap, they've just been influenced by peer pressure. They've been around like the bad kids or whatever. They've been in a bad environment and they just hop onto the drugs to like I don't know why. Like they don't even like that shit. I guess this is peer pressure. I wouldn't know because I've never been peer pressured into shit like that. And even if I was, I'm not falling for that. I'm not retarded. You know what I'm saying? Like I know how easily I get addicted to stuff. And if I touch some weird narcotics or some shit like that, then I know I'll get addicted. I'll get hooked onto that shit easily. That's why I will never be touching that. You know what I'm saying? But I feel bad, bro. I feel bad. There's so many like kids, like just like my age, like 18-year-olds. You know what I'm saying? That just do it just out of pure like peer pressure. You know what I'm saying? And it's fucked up. And I can't lie, it's really fucked up, bro. But man, so if you like feel down or some shit, bro, if someone's like talking shit to you just because you don't want to go out to no party or some shit, or like just because you don't want to like take no like fucking narcotics, fucking heroin or some weird shit like that, then I don't think you should feel bad at all. Cause they're the like lame person, you know what I'm saying? Like why the fuck do they care what another man is doing with his life? Like isn't that kind of zesty? Like, but like it doesn't matter, bro. What you're doing, it's not harming your health. You know what I'm saying? If you're someone that like rather spend time at home, you know, like reading a book or whatever, like or like just chilling by yourself. Like I'm not even trying to like seem like you're doing some like nerdy shit at home. Like if you just want to chill by yourself, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? If you'd rather just chill by yourself and you watch it like a TV show or some shit, rather than going to like some crazy party, you know what I'm saying, with like narcotics and shit like that, just because you're not into that shit genuinely, you know what I'm saying? Then why the fuck would you care? Why the fuck would you care what the next motherfucker has to say? Like, who cares, bro? Like he like why does he give a fuck about what you do with your life? You know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of weird. And like, are you like telling him to stop the shit that he's doing, even though it's bad for them? Cause like them doing narcotics, that's bad for them. You know what I'm saying? Like and like they're calling you a lame. Like that's kind of that doesn't make any sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Like if you think logically, they're harming themselves and they're like, yo, bro, you're lame because you're not harming your own body too. Like what the fuck? Why the fuck would I want to harm myself? You know what I'm saying? And like do the shit that I don't want to do genuinely. Exactly, man. That's why I believe you being like you doing shit that is like not the social norm or whatever, man. I think it's not all that bad. I think it's actually pretty cool, bro. I think it's actually pretty chill that you're not like harming your own body and shit like that. Going out to like some rave parties, where you're drinking alcohol and shit like that, bro. Like I got nothing against motherfuckers that drink alcohol, by the way. Like you can do that shit in moderation. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're not like someone that wants to do that shit and you're getting peer pressured into that, tell them to fuck right off. I'm not playing that. I would never, me personally, I would never fall into no peer pressure. I'm not like I'm nobody's gonna ever convince me to do some shit that I don't want to do. You know what I'm saying? That is like not beneficial to me. And you need to have that self respect to like deny any bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Anything that you don't want to do, you deny that shit. You don't want to do that shit, do you? Hell no, I'm not doing that. I will never fucking do that. So I will just tell you to fuck off if you try and like pressure me into doing some shit that I don't want to do. And I don't like yapping a lot of this shit, but like I just like thought of all the people that I knew that were like really like genuine motherfuckers who like fell into peer pressure and shit like that. And it's kind of sad, but I guess you can't change everybody.